The Office for National Statistics have today released figures showing that roughly 1,000 more people than usual are dying each week in the UK from non-COVID related illness. These deaths are predominantly preventable, relating to undetected cancer, heart disease, diabetes and stroke. These figures are entirely predictable. People no longer have access to healthcare services in this country. People can't get NHS appointments, they can't get a diagnosis, they can't get treatment, they can't even get bunged on a waiting list anymore. If you're trying to resolve a healthcare issue using the NHS, you're screaming into a void. It's a tax revenue black hole where huge amounts of our money gets swallowed up by interminable levels of grossly incompetent management and administration. It's a failed 1950s socialist experiment, propped up by dishonest political zealots. It's the UK's biggest repository of public sector non-jobs. The NHS hires huge numbers of people, but good luck finding a doctor or a surgeon amongst them. Those rabid, mendacious people in positions of power who continue to militantly defend the NHS are responsible for the needless death of thousands of people month on month. And of course, the usual suspects in the mainstream media are attempting to obfuscate the cause of these deaths. The BBC today is somehow contriving to blame these extra deaths on the home energy crisis, despite the fact that no one's needed their heating on for months and the government's giving us all 400 quid towards our bills this winter. BBC News used to at least try to be a little bit artful about how it peddled its Marxist disinformation. Now it's just brazenly publishing unequivocal lies. Other news outlets are blaming the huge surge in preventable deaths on the lockdowns that were imposed upon us all during COVID. And yet at the same time, creepy globalist organisations like Tony Blair's Institute for Global Change are trying to push COVID restrictions on us all again. I mean, it's big business, isn't it? Think of the billions of needless face masks that could be sold to the world this winter through an orchestrated campaign of scaremongering. Think of the billions of pounds of income Big Pharma can rake in if they can persuade us all to get jabbed again. And lockdowns are so convenient for the net zero vampires. What with everyone locked in their homes, not allowed to travel anywhere, and entire industries shut down, they managed to get carbon emissions down really low. And they'd love to make that a regular thing for 3 months of every year, wouldn't they? And meanwhile, as a consequence of these corrupt, agenda-driven lunatics, people keep dying. Creepy globalists keep facilitating mass murder in the name of progress. So whatever you do, don't get sick, because there's barely anyone left in the UK that can help you if you do.